Miss Linton, I received your question. I looked in the book in section 3, F3, on page 258, and I looked at problem number 45. This one seemed to match the question you asked. If it's not the correct problem, just let me know. But the problem says a bowl contains a total of 28 apples and oranges. So together, the apple and oranges, you have 28 pieces of fruit in the bowl. The ratio of the number of apples to the number of oranges is 3 to 4. How many apples and how many oranges are in the bowl? And what they want you to do is set up a proportion here. In a proportion, you have an equal to symbol. Whoops, it changed to the pen. You have an equal to symbol, and you have a ratio on each side. Okay, they give us three numbers here. The unknown we'll call x. So we got to decide, do we want to determine how many apples or oranges first? And after we have how many, say, apples, then we could subtract that number from 28 to find out how many oranges. So I'll let x equal the number of apples in a bowl. Number of apples in the bowl. And that's what we're looking for here. Okay, so I'll put x. So there's x apples in the bowl. We know there's a total of 28 pieces of fruit in the bowl. So I write a ratio. In the numerator is the number of apples, and the denominator is the total number of pieces of fruit. Let's see over here, the ratio of let's see, apples to oranges is 3 to 4. So 3 pieces. You know, the apples came first, then oranges, so the 3 would correspond to the apples. And so we have x apples out of a total of 28. Here we have 3 apples. Now in the denominator I want a total, and you need to actually add the 3 and the 4. You know, the number of apples is 3 out of 7. For every 7 pieces of fruit, 3 of them are apples, and well, the other 4 are oranges. So 3 out of 7 pieces of fruit are apples, and we want to find out how many apples out of a total of 28. I know that can be a little confusing, but you want to put the 7 here instead of just putting a 4 there, and the reason for that is because up here we're given there's 28 apples and oranges. So this is how many apples and oranges we have. Well, in the denominator here, you know, we got to have the total. You know, how many apples and oranges? 3 plus 4. Now in the numerator, it's just plain old apples, you see, and so across the numerator, you know, I just have x is how many apples, and then there's 3 out of 7. Hope you could understand that. So we have x over 28 equal to 3 over 7. Now you want to solve this equation. There's different ways you might do that, but we have 28 here. If we multiply each side of the equation by 28, then we can get 28 over 1. And then on the left side, you know, 28, that, you know, you divide, you just have 1x or plain old x over here. On the right side, let's see, if I want to simplify 3/7 times 28 over 1, you know, 7 will go into 28 4 times, and so I have 3 times 4 here. Or, you know, there's 12 pieces of 12 apples in the bowl. Okay, there are 12 apples in the bowl. How many oranges are in the bowl? The number of oranges you see, the total number of pieces of fruit, 28, minus how many apples we have. So there's 16 oranges. If you want to kind of check your work, I mean, it says the ratio is 3 to 4, so the number of apples to the number of oranges should equal 3 to 4. And, you know, if you simplify that fraction, you know, if you divide numerator and denominator by 4, sure enough, you get 3 to 4. Well, I hope this helps. Thanks.